Welcome to another edition of Coffee with the Goose, where we talk about things that are interesting, fascinating, and irritating. I am the Goose. Glad to have you back. Got a lot of stuff to talk about today, but we'll start with our medicine. Yeah, that's caffeine, of course. Good, strong coffee, strong like my opinion, and got some creamer in there to make it sweet, just like me. Okay, the talk of the town. The Pacquiao Thurman fight coming up on July 20th, which ironically is our wedding anniversary. Love you, sweetheart. It'll be in Vegas, where all the great fights take place. What makes this fight so interesting? Well, it's Manny Pacquiao. Need I say more? Maybe the greatest fighter ever. And his opponent, young, strong, undefeated, and this guy throws bombs too, Keith Thurman. And it's going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm sure we'll do a live stream. We'll have lots of coverage for you, and we're also looking forward to, and there's no joke this time around, interviewing not just Manny Pacquiao, but Freddie Roach, Boo Boy, and Justin Fortune. We want to get the four horsemen, if you will. We're going to go to LA here shortly, and hopefully get all four of those guys. So stick with me. What's new on the story? Well, it's Keith Thurman and his trash talking. Now, first of all, let's settle something. Keith Thurman is a great fighter. He's undefeated. He's 29-0 with 22 KOs. He has every right to talk trash. Let him talk. He backs it up. What did he say that maybe went a little bit over the line? Well, I'll give you an example. I'll give you several examples. He called Pacquiao a small fighter. Well, he's 1 inch shorter than Thurman, so much for that. But called him little. He said he bounces around like a bunny rabbit. Okay, that's probably true. He's got T-Rex arms. You know, Pacquiao's heard all this before. Not a big deal. He also insulted Pacquiao by making fun of his mom, saying she was crying. Okay, we can handle that too. Pacquiao's been around forever. He's heard all this before. Not a big deal. But Thurman went over the line at I think it was the second news conference in LA. He mentioned that something we all know, Pacquiao, a very devout Christian, loves to quote scripture. And he said, yeah, he quotes scripture. I'm going to crucify him in the ring. When I heard that, I went, uh-oh, shouldn't have said that, Keith. Now you're in trouble.
At the end of the day, man, I know who I am as a fighter, and it will be proven come July. You know, I mean, I know he likes to quote Bible verses, so I'll let you know he's getting crucified.
And he is. You know, you can criticize me, criticize my family, don't criticize my God. And Manny is very, very angry. Now, first of all, why does Keith Thurman talk trash? I did a little research, tried to find out, what's the psychology of trash talking? Why do people do it? What does it mean? What does it unveil about the fighter or whoever? They do it more often than not to intimidate their opponent or get under their skin. Some people talk trash to build up their own confidence, to get themselves psyched up. I'm not sure which one of these is true in Keith Thurman's case. He's very confident. As I said, he's undefeated. Does he really think he's getting under Pacquiao's skin? I'm not sure. I think he's doing it. It's just my opinion now. I think Thurman is just talking trash because that's who he is. And I think he's a little bit scared of Pacquiao. And he should be. And he's building up his own confidence. So, okay, I understand it. But what does that do? If you talk trash to Manny Pacquiao, where does that get you? Does that give you any advantage? Well, you can ask 3 people. You can ask Brandon Rios. Well, that didn't work. He cried after the fight.
I think tonight the factor was the speed. Oh man, it just hurts. It hurts deep down inside because I tried.
And he later said, I shouldn't have done that.
You can't hate on the guy. He's done a lot of great things. And
I go back and look at the 24/7. I look at all the shit I was saying. I should never be saying that shit. I fought one elation. Yeah. And for me to say that I'm going to retire and this and that. Yeah. I think what it was just boosting my self-ego. Yeah. I was just boosting my own ego.
Who else talked trash to Manny Pacquiao? The big bad, who was it? Margarito. And what did Manny do to him? Beat the snot out of him. I think he retired, if I'm not mistaken, and gave him a broken eye socket. It was ugly. And I don't think Margarito has ever been beaten like that in his life.
Julian, who's going to win? Pacquiao or Margarito?
Margarito.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Who's that?
Margarito.
No, this guy.
Es puto Pacquiao.
Margarito's saying that Pacquiao's not hurting him, but his face is telling a different story.
Indeed. And Pacquiao's beginning to land with almost every...
There you see Manny Pacquiao landing all of these precise punches. Even with a guards up high defense, he still pinpoints areas where he can get through and penetrate. But to me, the perfect fight is the way he fought the last round. Punching, moving.
Okay. So don't let him go away, Tony. Don't let him escape. He's got the conditioning. We've got 4 damn rounds. Okay. 4 damn rounds. Let's go. This is it.
Greatest offensive fighter.
Here you see this counter right hook, which is, as I said earlier, one of the best punches that you can land, and he's very good at that. Used to be when he first came.
No. Let's go then. Let's go then, Tony. It's not bleeding. It's the same thing. It's the last round.
Pacquiao's making excuses that he's not training, he's missing the election, all that. But you know what? To me, I think he's scared, and Freddie Roach is scared. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to cancel the fight, saying that I hurt my hand or something, just because he's scared.
And who's the other person that comes to mind? Eric Morales. Now, Morales, to his credit, he just got done beating Pacquiao, and they're about to do a rematch. And he talked trash, and he said, Pacquiao didn't hurt me. And I don't think he can hurt me. Mistake. What did Pacquiao do the next fight? Knocked him out.
He backs away along the ropes, and he almost did go down on that shot.
Yeah, he's fighting, but his legs are so weak that at any time
he can go. There he goes. Good call, Manny. That's the first real knockdown of Eric Morales' career.
They fought again. What did Pacquiao do that fight? Knocked him out. 3rd round. He made him look bad, and he made him pay for his words.
And the brave heart of Morales holds up, but his legs go again. 3rd knockdown of the fight by Pacquiao against Morales. Morales shakes his head as if to say, I want no more.
Boo Boy Fernandez, one of Pacquiao's trainers and longtime good friend, said recently during their training in, I believe it was Manila, he said, Manny is mad. And the last time he saw Pacquiao mad was that Eric Morales fight. And that's 15 years ago? Maybe longer. And so it's been a long time. One of the criticisms of Pacquiao, at least after the Marquez fight, is he's lost his animal, killer mentality. He just, he wants to, praise for the other guy. Nothing wrong with that, but he likes the other guy and feels bad for him. So he's not going to go for the knockout. That's not the case this time. Manny is PO'd. He is very angry because Keith Thurman stepped over the line. We've heard it from Freddie Roach too, the trainer, longtime trainer of Pacquiao. But, we hear that from Freddie Roach a lot. Pacquiao's going to knock him out. And he said during the first news conference, Freddie Roach looked over at Thurman and said, Pacquiao's going to destroy you. And I laughed, but, the more I see, the more I hear, the more I read, I think Pacquiao just might destroy him. First of all, Pacquiao he's legendary, and he's one of the smartest fighters on earth. But if you take that, which is scary enough, he's experienced, he's proven, one of the all-time greats. That's tough enough when you see Manny Pacquiao across the ring and you're about to duke it out with him. But what can make that worse? If he's angry, and again, Manny is very mad, and not just a little bothered by Thurman's trash talk. He's mad, and he said it. Pacquiao actually said this, and I've never heard him say it until now. He says, "I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to shut his mouth."
Gusto kong kaya nga motivated ako for this training camp kasi gusto kong ipakain sa kanya lahat ng Uy!
You know, Pacquiao doesn't, and it's not like him, and it's not like Filipinos, as you guys know. You guys don't talk trash. You don't brag. You don't make predictions like that. But it's happening. Keith Thurman, you just lit a fire, and you're going to have to pay for that. We'll have another video here in another week or so, and we'll talk about what Thurman has to do to beat Pacquiao. Luck may have a lot to do with it. I think it's too late to apologize for his statements. What's done is done. And Thurman, you in a heap big trouble, boy. He's going to have to pay the price. We'll see July 20th. Just a little reminder, we will do our best to get the interview that we've wanted for a long time, and that's Manny Pacquiao. We're going to fly out to L.A. When they come back. They're going to spend their last month or so training at the Wild Card Gym in L.A., Freddie Roach's gym, where I've already set the wheels in motion to not just interview Manny, but also talk to Freddie Roach and Boo Boy, and the strength and conditioning coach, Justin Fortune. So stick with us. You know, we've got all the best Manny Pacquiao coverage here on Coffee with the Goose. That's it for this edition of Coffee with the Goose. Thank you so much for joining me, and look forward to talking to you again. Thank you also for all the subscriptions. There are over 20,000 now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Coffee with the Goose on Facebook. That's it for this edition. We'll talk to you again soon. You take care.